What up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is they went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. Mike.
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Murder was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did on Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Oh, Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yala Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup. Clumps here everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. Yeah. Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see Cassie. Give me up in my DMs, I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, Josh or something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Happy Thanksgiving. I swear, every time I watch that video and I do the whole Jesus Christ Superstar, it cracks me up every time. I crack myself up every time. Hey, boo, happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Ravine. Hey, Mia. Hey, by the way, hey, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Hey, Miss Trisha P. I know if you're on the West Coast, it's still morning and you still may be cooking. Even if you're on the East Coast, you still may be cooking. Most people, I know, try to eat Thanksgiving around mid-afternoonish. Most men at this point have already made whatever turkey they was gonna make. Hey, so Jeff, happy Thanksgiving. So they done fried the turkey, did whatever they was gonna do, and they watching the Lions versus the Buffalo Bills. They already knee deep into football. You might be, people might be in your house playing cards, drinking, talking shit, swallowing spit, all of that, telling lies, and all of the things that you do on Thanksgiving. And I just wanted to come in front of y'all and wish you all a wonderful, happy, and safe Thanksgiving. If you're still cooking, I cooked so much, we ate our first helping already. I know that's right, Tristan P. What you cook, girl? Listen, first thing I want y'all to put in the chat for me is, what don't you like? And when I say what don't you like that most of us Black people like? I'm going to start off, okay? I'm going to start off. What I don't like that some black people have for Thanksgiving is potato salad. I don't eat potato salad. So I'm never going to like it. I don't eat anything with mayonnaise in it. I don't even eat condiments. So I'm never gonna like potato salad. You still cooking, Ravi? Girl, you better get that food done, Ravi. Girl, it's 3 o'clock. Girl, you better get that food done, girl. Girl, hopefully I can help you laugh and speed up the process. We here for you. Miss Trisha P, I'm kind of with you on the turkey, but the ham, I need some ham. I got matter of fact, in about 20 minutes, maybe about 15 minutes, I'm gonna go turn my ham off because it should be done at about 2:20. But I got a brown sugar um ham that's in the oven right now. But but turkey, meh, I now I don't really care for the fried turkeys either because to me, fried turkeys are just as dry as baked roasted turkeys. The best turkeys to me, if you're gonna do a turkey, the best one is grilled turkey. Where you set it up on a charcoal grill, and I've had that, it's so good. If you've never had it, you would never go back. That one is juicy. That one is great. You actually cut it down the breast, cut it down the center, down the breast, flank it out, and grill that bad boy for a few hours on a charcoal grill, so it had that rich charcoal smoky taste. So it's kind of smoked, even though it's charcoal grilled. Or just do a traditional smoked turkey. That one seems to keep its moisture as well. But the rest of that mess, even the fried ones, child, no mac and cheese. Oh God. Now, Ravine. It's a lot of things I'm gonna go with you on. Mac and cheese is non-negotiable. You can't not like mac and cheese. The Cajun turkey from Popeyes is good. I've never had it. I don't like candy yams either. I'm with you, Mia. Mia, I don't like candy yams. Nope. Don't put no candy yams on my plate. I don't want none. I don't need none. But the reason for that for me is when I'm eating my entree, I don't like sweet stuff on my entree. If it's gonna be on my plate and I'm eating my dinner, I don't want it to be sweet. That's dessert. For me, sweet stuff is for dessert. My dinner, my meal, my entree, I don't want nothing sweet on there. The only thing that I will tolerate that's sweet is my ham. That's it. Now, you know what else I need in my life? But when I go over people's house, they don't have it. But if I'm cooking for myself, I need compartmentalized plates because I don't like my foods touching each other. Like I need everything in its own compartment. I don't want the juices from one thing sipping into the juice of another thing. I don't need things blended. I don't need things mixed together. I like all my stuff separated and not touching so I can enjoy them separately for who and what they are. So that's kind of the way I like it. But what you cooking over there, Ravine, though? Let us know what's on the menu. Oh, but I was supposed to go live yesterday, y'all, but I got caught up with the greens, and then I had to have a meeting, and I hadn't got nothing I needed to get done for the meeting that I was supposed to have last night. So I going live was not even in the. It was just no way it was gonna happen. Not eat before you come. You know what? That's so that's so shady, Volvo. You telling people to eat before they come, eat before you come, child. The fact that I have juices and juices and juices in my house, so I can just pull it out the refrigerator and have a whole container to myself because I don't like to share with nobody. I don't need your backwash. That's why I drink straight out the bottle because I don't share with nobody. Get over it. Anyway, but so yeah, so I came on today to say happy Thanksgiving. Also, and to tell you how grateful I am for y'all. Listen, let me start with that. each and every one of y'all, if you're here live, if you're watching the replay, because I know a lot of people already with their family, maybe may end up watching the replay. I am every year grateful and thankful for you all. You all are so generous to me. You do things for me, you buy things for me, you donate to the platform, and you support me. You sometimes y'all attack people who come after me. And sometimes you do feel a kind of you feel sort of kind of pressure to meet the expectations of you all, of your audience. But you all allow me to just come on here and just be me unapologetically. And I'm grateful that you all come and support, and I will continue to be here for you all. I'm just here because sometimes I know there are a couple people who don't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving, and if I can give you a few minutes, um, to take your mind off the fact that you'll have nowhere to go and you by yourself, well, it's me and you there, and we can chat it up. So, hey, Shantae Elba. So I am grateful to each and every one of you for being here and supporting the platform and supporting me. So the I also came here because I don't get a lot of times to be messy and to muck around in the mess. So today is another day where I just allow people to be thankful and messy. You can ask me any question about anything. Um, Let me post the link. If anybody wants to come up, wait, that's wrong. Wait, if anybody wants to come up, you can. Um, mm, all right. If you want to come up, there's the link. You can. We can talk about anything. It doesn't matter to me. Hey, Travel Love. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. So I was perusing the blogs to see, on Thanksgiving it's usually a slow day because, most people, their staff is, off work. Um, and so forth. Hey, Monk Chip Boo. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day, happy Indigenous Peoples. I think that's tomorrow. Indigenous Peoples History Day. I think that's tomorrow. But hey little baby, Shondo to everybody. You still cooking, child? What are y'all cooking? Hey Tracy, my food is done. And the savages are attacking my child. See, no, Tracy, they're not supposed to come in that kitchen. Tracy, now how I grew up, baby, on Thanksgiving, you get the dining room, the living room, and all other parts of the house. But that kitchen, baby, you don't roll up in that kitchen. Baby, you'll catch a quick ladle or spoon to the forehead or to the mouth real fast. Whop, whop. Before you can think, be like, whop, whop. Be like, get on out of here, get your ass up out of here, get out of my goddamn kitchen. That was always the because it be already because you already got enough people in the kitchen cooking. You got your grandma, your mama, all your aunts or whatever in there. All of the women in the family are in the kitchen whipping up and cooking something. So they ain't got time for nobody to be extra in the kitchen. So you've been cooking since 4 a.m. Ooh, child. That's why I started yesterday, Tracy, because I know them greens. I needed to make a pot of greens. I'm always gonna make me a pot of greens for Thanksgiving. And a pot of greens might take you 5 or 6 hours because you got to do your ham hock. I like ham hocks and I like smoked turkey necks in my pot of greens, but you got to have a ham hock. That ham hock gonna take 2 hours to cook down. That ham hock, a good smoked ham hock, it's gonna take you at least 2 hours on medium to low heat for you to cook that down. Child, I did all the baking yesterday too. So that's a whole 2 hour process. Now, what you can do while you're doing that is, you got to soak the greens for an hour. You got to soak the greens for an hour in vinegar and salt and water, and then you got to wash the greens after you soak it for an hour. And after that, then how different people cook greens different. Like some people like to have like onions and red bell peppers, and maybe what I do put onions and red bell peppers, but once my ham hock cooked out, I'll take some of the ham hock meat. You got to leave the bone and some of the meat on the bone, but you take a good portion of the ham hock meat and you pull it, and you can fry it up with the onions and bell peppers, and then and pour it back in and put it back in the stock with the greens and stuff like that. And then you have your other individual seasonings. Um, everybody have their own special blends of herbs and spice. If you don't have a family recipe for how you get that, pot liquor together, if you don't have a whole family recipe for pot liquor, you weren't raised right. Because you got to have a whole recipe for that good pot liquor. Now, I find interesting, people don't put sugar in their greens. Now, you don't put a lot of sugar because you don't want the greens to be sweet. But I was always taught you got to put um I used to put brown sugar, but it ain't that serious to put brown sugar. I just put a little bit of regular white sugar in mine and stuff like that. But you always got to you still put your vinegar in the greens, but you got to put some you got to put a little bit of sugar. That's just how I was raised. And it ain't to make it sweet. It's to because greens are naturally bitter, so it's to kind of get that bitter taste. Right, I learned that some people say they don't put green, but that's just like people who don't wash their greens, and them some nasty savages, nasty ass savages that don't wash their goddamn greens. If you go over somebody's house and they don't wash their greens, they're just nasty savages. Savages. Tracy, I used to make mac and cheese last night up till 1 a.m. Started cooking at 7 a.m. Can't wait, child, travel love. Y'all better make that food. Cream cheese pound cake. Ooh, yes, a good cream cheese pound cake is especially if it's good and moist. You ever been to somebody's house and they be like, "Oh, my pound cake's so good and thickling," and you bite into that pound cake and you coughing up your lungs because I don't like dry ass pound cakes. Like if you're gonna give me a pound cake to eat, I need not to be hacking up a lung because I'm coughing because the pound cake is so goddamn because it's so goddamn dry. You like, I'm saying I don't like that. I do not like that. Hey, friend, Jay Boo, happy Thanksgiving, my love. Little baby said, I ain't cooking a damn thing. Nothing I want is on the child. Now, one year my family we went all seafood for for Thanksgiving. And instead of having a turkey, we had a big salmon. We had one big pan where you had the whole big salmon. It was a huge salmon like that big, and then one pan where you had a big tuna that was this big. And we had stuffed salmon and stuffed tuna, and the dressing that we used was a seafood dressing that had crab meat in it and shrimp in it and stuff like that, and it was real good. Like we had all of we still had greens. I think the traditional stuff we still had was greens and mac and cheese. We had to have greens and mac and cheese, but everything else was all seafood, and it was really good. We still had and the desserts, of course. Hey Doris, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Like I said, I'm so grateful and thankful for y'all for even just coming here. Um, my family usually wants me to do all of the baking. I usually do a lot of baking. The only thing that I might make is that's not baked is the greens because they do like me to make the greens. But other than that, it's just a lot of bacon. You want to listen, you got to talk to Really B Monk Chip because that's Really B's did like if you talk to Really B every year, I know Really B is gonna make some cabbage to take over to her family for Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's Really B. Really B, if you want some cabbage, you go to Really B because Mama makes some cabbage. Okay. So matter of fact, I was talking to her yesterday She said she was gonna get up this morning and make her good cabbage. I missed her whole live. I actually tried to click it at the very end. She was getting off. She was saying bye, and I clicked it. I don't even know what she talked about. I'm gonna have to go back over there and watch the replay of Really Bees live. I think I should go drown my sorrows in this water. No, don't drown your sorrows. We are here. We gonna be drinking too. This I got a whole bottle of wine that I'm gonna crack open. Once all my food is, I'm sure gonna crack open this bottle of wine. We sure gonna crack it open and get to drinking and eating. Child. All your ideas got voted up. My grandma's cream cheese pound cake is so child. Don't get me started. Child, Rabin, you gonna make me hungry. Hey, Cams. Hey, Boo. Happy day off to you as well. Happy holiday to everybody. So listen, my ham is almost done, and yeah, we're gonna eat once the ham is done. Oh, it's time for me to turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off now. Y'all hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh, child. Oh, we ain't gonna be here on here long, child. I just tasted that good pot liquor. Make sure it was right. I said, oh, so good. Anyway, I have 3 pots of greens, a mustard, turnip blend, the standard colors, and cabbage. Okay, child. See, I like cooking cabbage because cabbage don't take that long. Baby, you can wake up and whip up some cabbage real fast and not even think about it. That's the good thing about cabbage, child. So, but yes, can one of my mods drop the link if anybody wants to come up? You can. Mods, if you could drop the link for me. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say happy Thanksgiving. Rutabaga. Oh, I want some greens. I ain't care what they were. Call it turnip, mustard, or rutabaga. Listen, I ain't had rutabaga in a long time. I want green beans, cream corn. I don't like cream corn and a cranberry cover. I don't like cream corn. I do not like cream corn. And down everything with banana pudding. Okay. Mr. Production. Hey, how are you, Mr. Ruffin? I need you to call me. Please call me. When I get off here, matter of fact, I'm gonna call you. When I get off here, I'm gonna call you because I've been trying to reach out to you. I've been so damn busy, but I gotta call you about some stuff. Anyway, Dad, I want some hooch for my not the hooch, not the hooch. You know somebody gonna have a mason jar full of it. They'll tell you I cursed Bay out last night. He opened my oven and my oven in the pocket. Oh no! This food said, "Well, since it don't look good. We can't eat it." Wait, what? Oh wow! Yeah, Mr. Ruffin, I'm going to call you because we need to talk about some stuff. We just gonna serve you some what? Chow, chow. So yes, hey, really be. I was just talking about you. I was talking about the fact that I missed your live. I literally came on as you were saying goodbye to people, and I didn't even get to see it. So I'm gonna have to watch it, watch the replay. But I just wanted to come on. I was telling them how I know you was cooking your cabbage this morning. I am grateful for really being Abby. Those are my friends' friends. You know, a lot of people come on this thing we call the tube of you and talk about how they don't make good friends on YouTube. And I have absolutely been able to make great friends. And if it's nobody else who I know is my people's down for the cause that are real friends, it is really be and Abby. Those two right there. There are things that we have shared and have done for each other and know about each other that are not even on camera, that we don't even speak of, that truly goes beyond what people would think people who become friends off this platform would do. And I am eternally grateful for them and their friendship. They are we truly definitely have each other's back. Um, you can't wait to see you really be at every other. We really be, when are we going on tour? Let's do this. Let's plan that out. You know how my schedule is. You know, I'll be so busy. You know, I'll be so busy. Let's see. You should have kicked him out. Make a old peanut butter cake. Ooh, cornbread, stuffing brown sugar, ham, string beans. Oh, yes. Um, I saw someone make some yesterday in a blue drum. Interesting. Um, little baby, I like I let my house out. I let him and the boys have it. They cut the damn thing anyway and said it's so good warm. I think he planned it. You know, people do be planning stuff like that. They do. Yeah. So all the boys came home, Tracy. That's awesome to find. Right, I really did. You know, a lot of people talk bad about it, but and I'm not saying that everybody, you have to have some real discernment when you are meeting people and becoming acquainted with people. But I can truly say me and even if you never see us on each other's platforms, like somebody said, well, you don't really be a friend. Somebody said that to me one time, and I never hardly see you on her platform or uh, you on her platform or her on your platform. I say what's already understood doesn't have to be said. We talk outside of YouTube. A lot of times I might be hovering and really be in the bushes and people just don't know. I will gut somebody and snipe somebody from the bushes and never pop out. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, I do be in the bushes. I do be in the bushes. I be in the bushes waiting to snipe people if they get out of line. Oven door and slamming doors. Watch out. Listen, the one thing I hate too about Thanksgiving is I do a lot of cheesecakes. And so when you make a good cheesecake, you literally like the day of or that you're gonna make it, you gotta go through and scour and clean the whole refrigerator. You throwing out everything that could contaminate the cheesecake with its smells. You gonna put you a few Arm& and Hammer, you know, baking sodas around that refrigerator so that you know when you put that cheese after you bake the cheesecake and you put it in there for you know, depending on the cheesecake, however many hours you put the cheesecake in there for the cool. You don't want those smells because all of those smells from that refrigerator absolutely will seep into your cake and mess up your whole cheesecake. Oh, you finished? Ravine? Good, Ravine. Good. Um, now what you say you cooked again, Ravine? Go ahead and give us that list, Gear. Give us that list, Gear. So now here's another Thanksgiving tradition, at least in my household. Now, I grew up in a big family, okay? So Growing up, the next thing you know, your cheesecake, right, tasting like onions and all kinds of stuff packaged up. Oh, you packaging up the cabbage now? Okay, good, good, good. Child, I told you already B was gonna make that cabbage. Child, I know my sis. My sis gonna have that cabbage. Oh, lock. Play around with it. So in my family, see, I grew up in a big family. My grandmother had 16 children and almost 60 grandchildren. Um, so family gatherings were a huge function. Inevitably, people was gonna get drunk and somebody was gonna fight. It's always a fight. Always at any family, not every family function, but at a lot of them. Child, you make the wings, turkey meatballs and stream. Okay, okay. Girl, you better be over there cooking. Somebody was always gonna fight over something dumb. It was just stupid. And you will watch them fight. And by the time the fights start, hey China White, happy Thanksgiving, happy holiday. By the time the fights start, the people are drunk as hell. So it's not even a good fight. The people are usually drunk as hell. So they're flailing arms and all kinds of stuff. Body parts are falling all over the place. And you end up laughing more than you end up feeling bad for people. Wait, so is the meet and greet a potluck? Because I won't really be cabbage at L 10 degrees and Abby can bring everything the elder got. Not everything the elder got. So, so I've been telling really B and Abby that we do need to have a meet and greet somewhere. Just plan it out and just say, okay, this is where it's gonna be. This is what's gonna happen. If you want to come through, this is where we meeting up at. Call it a day. Just saying. I'm just saying. Hashtag IJS. But you heard me say it. Now y'all got to go convince the other two. That's who you got to convince the other two. And the sad part is, I'm the busy one. Anyway, so um, you'll be waiting on your invite. Mm-hmm. Cabs, your invite gonna be right in my room. It's gonna have your whole room reserved for you. When you roll up in that room, I'm gonna be waiting right in that bed for you. Brooklyn is really nice. That would be great for the meet and greet. Yeah, we got to do a meet and greet, but it's really be not me. It's really be not me. Every really be every. You got to convince the both of them. Let me see who I got back here.
What's
Hey, girl.
up?
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, what's up?
The people are saying, why haven't we had a meet and greet yet?
Well, that's why I came up here because we was talking about that during my live. That they was talking about a meet and greet, and I said that I am open to a meet and greet in the spring. Okay, we gotta wait for the weather break because you know when it drop below 70 degrees, your ass be bundled up like you an Eskimo or something. So
I do.
El Teddy can't handle the elements, y'all.
I
You
can
know
handle it. I'm just
he
gonna
is
be
a
bundled up.
Floridian to his core. He cannot handle the elements,
I can
y'all.
handle it. I'm gonna just be bundled up. Don't worry.
So
I'm gonna be just bundled up.
I said, me, you, if it's me, you, and Abby, we may do it in Charlotte. That's halfway between me and you. Abby might get
Okay.
off. I said it'll be in one of our cities because Tracy talking about
Hmm.
some coming to New York. Tracy, ain't nobody coming to New York, girl.
I would love to go to New York, but you see, they ain't going.
New York is expensive.
It is. It is.
It is. New York is expensive.
Hmm.
But so listen, I'm open for a meet and greet. You know, I'm open for
Friends say
one.
come to Dallas.
Dallas. I actually will probably be in Dallas before the year is over. Honestly, I don't
Before
know
the
about.
year is over.
Well, I mean, not this year. I'm sorry. My mind is already in 2023. My bad.
Right. Because I'm like, girl, that's next month.
Not this year, y'all. 2023.
Ravine, I was just in DC last week, and I'll be in DC. When I'm in DC again in 2 weeks, really, be?
I think so. Something like that in 2
Yeah,
weeks.
in
But I
two
don't know if
weeks
you're
I'll
going to
be in
have time
DC
for
again.
me when you come back. You got things to do.
I have time in the evenings and at night,
No,
but
you know you won't have time at night.
you know what?
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just
I'm not
saying.
doing this with you. Oh,
But yeah, he'll be back in 2
listen.
weeks
But you
because
know that certain someone will make sure I get to wherever I need to be.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm saying I won't be that busy. They'll make sure I get where I need to be.
I don't know what you're talking about. Me and Chris will be just fine.
Oh boy. Hey, Miss Bay thing, happy Thanksgiving.
What's up, Miss Bay Thing? But
Now,
yeah, so that's why I
Munchie.
wanted to come up here and tell the people that I hear
Hmm.
y'all. We hear y'all. We hear y'all.
I'm sorry, blame her.
Blame who? Blame who for what? What I do
If
now?
we don't
What?
have a meet and greet, is
Don't do that. Now, don't put that on me. Don't do that. Let me
and
order.
I'm the
Ooh,
busy one.
I'm busy too, huh?
See what I got to endure. I got to be called hoes and all kinds of shit, and be told that my night's gonna be all taken up and stuff.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm busy too. Don't be making it seem like you the only person out here with shit to do. Negro.
So, Miss Bate. Oh yeah, I said hey. Um, Hopeville, Georgia. I don't even know what that is.
Isn't that like outside of Georgia, Hopeville? I've
I
seen
have
that
no
like
idea.
before. Like I've seen it like
I
written on
feel
stuff,
like I've
you know.
seen it, but I don't even know what that's at.
I cooked 2 big old heads of cabbage, and I did not mean to cook it. It cooked down more than I wanted it to cook down because it sure don't look like a lot now. But oh well, it is what it is. They're gonna get what I got. I don't think there's a lot of people coming. I don't think I'm about to eat this little bit of cabbage because I gotta make sure it tastes right before I take it about this house.
Come on,
And then I'm about
cabbage.
to, and then I'm about to eat me some. Get dressed and head out in about 30 minutes.
Child. I'm looking at my crawl on my computer. Brandy, go sit down somewhere. I don't care about you. Brandy, you are the agent of death and destruction for a whole lot of people. I'm glad the lady's suing you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What Brandy do to you?
Brent, what? No, it's what she's done
Oh,
to
bitch. Oh, bitch.
what?
This cabbage. Who the fuck made this cabbage? They fucked it up. That was good shit.
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking something that happened. She over here tasting the cabbage. Talk about, you know what? I'm not doing this with her.
Oh, whoever made this cabbage did that. Oh, they did that.
Girl, you girl, y'all see what we try. Listen.
Something kind of good. Oh,
But yeah, Brandy done took that boy out. Brandy killed that lady. Brandy, all kinds of awful things have happened at the hands of Brandy.
don't be blaming Brandy.
I'm just, hey Tanya, boo, what you over there cooking? Cause I know you cooking, Tanya. You either cooking or you on 2 wheels somewhere today. What are you doing, Tanya? Child.
Hey, Tanya, what's up, love?
Yeah. So
New Orleans. Oh, friend. Let me tell you something. I am not a New Orleans person. I know some people love New Orleans. Listen, I've been to New Orleans twice. I'm good.
oh, I've had the food that I eat every time I go. Oh my God.
New
Oh,
Orleans
they
is
don't owe
hot
me
and
nothing.
stanky. I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't offend y'all.
Is what?
But it's hot and stanky.
Hot and stinky.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a lot of places down south, hot and stinky.
Ooh,
Hell, Houston is hot and stinky.
whatever. It's hot.
Houston is hot as shit. Like Houston feels like Satan's nutsack every time I go to Houston.
Hot and stanky.
Oh, you doing an all vegan? Tanya, I've been to an all vegan Thanksgiving, and I didn't know until after we finished eating. It was really good. It was really good.
No, thank you. No, thank
Oh,
you.
really? Be they calling you out? They say you can roll up to Los Angeles, but New York is magically too expensive. Mm. Get
Wow.
her, get her,
Wow.
get her,
Wow. That's
get
what
her.
we're doing?
They ain't lying. Yeah, Houston. Everybody say Houston is a different type of heat. That heat in Houston will make a believe. Baby, I woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning one morning in Houston. It was 102 at 9 o'clock in the goddamn morning. I was like, what in the world? It's yeah.
But that's
That
how I feel about listen, when I went to New Orleans for jazz for Essence Fest, I literally could not leave out of my hotel room. When I first got there that first night, I left out of my hotel and I literally barely made it up the street. I had to turn around and come back because the humidity was so thick. I mean, my asthma, like when I say I could not breathe, bitch, I could not breathe. Like I got
but
back to my hotel and I had to sit in the lobby for a good 20 minutes just to get my breath together. Bitch, it was that bad. I said, no, ma'am. I had to get my life together in New Orleans, child. And then I went to Mardi Gras, which, I mean, it was an
ooh,
experience. It was fun to do, but I mean, been there and done that. You know what I'm saying?
did you go before or after Katrina?
Before Katrina, well before
Yeah,
Katrina. I went when I was still in
before
college.
I went when I was in college too, and before Katrina is always better than after Katrina, from what I hear. I haven't been since Katrina. I have been to the Bayou Classic before and after Katrina. I've been to both. Hey Phil, what's good? Happy Thanksgiving. Um, and the Bayou Classic is still good. I haven't been to Southern Decadence since the Bayou Classic. I went
Oh, that
not the
nigga
Bayou
missed
since
that.
not the
Ooh,
Bayou
he
Classic
missed
since
that.
Katrina. Huh?
I was looking at the football game. He missed the field goal,
Oh.
like by a lot. Like
Thank
damn.
you so much, Miss Baysay, for your membership. I really thought you was a member, but thank you, my love. Hey, just at my you at your desk working, Phil. You let the people do it to you today. I hope they're giving you extra overtime. Get that time and a half plus some. Yeah. Mm-mm. You got somebody to come bring you a plate? You got a family member or a boo to come bring you a plate? Child. Yes, little baby at 9, Auntie Meridia. Yes, God. And I was like, oh. And the thing about it is, I vividly remember when it was because I was at Conclave for Kappa and I was a delegate that year. So I had to have on my blazer and all of that stuff. And we were coming out of the meeting because we have early meetings, baby, about 9:30 in the morning. Baby, all the meetings are over. And baby, we're going to go party for the rest of the day. But I was leaving a meeting. It was 1:02. I said, and I thought it was wrong. I said, that's got maybe there's something wrong with this sign. I looked at my phone. That thing said 103 on the phone. I said, this is not of God. This is not of God. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And every other time I've been to Houston, it's been hot as shit. Mm-mm. Just a mess. I hope holiday pay is on. Right. Holiday pay and all. Getting this double money today. I ain't mad. And tomorrow. Thanks, DC government. No family, but I got him in. I know that's right, Phil. Get it in, honey. Child, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Go ahead, get them coins.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you had to
My
change
bad.
credit cards. I didn't hear you, really be. I
Oh,
hear you
okay.
now.
I didn't realize. I forgot I was on the stream, y'all, child. But that's how I was the first when I decided to go to Vegas for my birthday. I said, "What the hell?" But I got off the plane. It was like 107. I said, "What the hell was I
Yeah.
thinking?"
hmm Now I'm going to Vegas on my birthday, and it is wonderful.
Well, that's different. Yeah, your birthday is the perfect time to go.
hmm It's actually really cool and really pretty, cool at night in Vegas during my birthday. I know Tanya Imperial's in New Orleans, but Imperial's gonna be in Tampa next year, Tanya. Maybe we can convince Really B to go
Go where?
to Imperial.
Where is it this year?
2023 is in Tampa, and 2024 is in New Orleans.
And now I just told y'all I ain't going to New Orleans in the summer.
What about Tampa this coming year?
I might be able to go. I might be convinced to go to Tampa.
You know, because that's my jurisdiction. I got a whole bunch of stuff. We've already started planning for that. So don't get me started. Anyway, but Tanya says she gonna be there. You need to be there. So, Tanya, we're gonna get Regina to make her come. Where's Regina? Get Regina to make her come. What was I about to say?
You know somebody that outranks Regina that you could call.
I know, right? Sure can. But yeah, went to Vegas in May and said I couldn't do it. So I would only have to. It would only have to be fall, winter. It was 85 degrees at 9 a.m. in Vegas in May, child.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I went to Vegas in July, and I said I don't know what the hell I was thinking. It seemed like a good idea when I booked it, but yeah.
Really, B, I'm gonna bring this up that I saw this morning, and I'm gonna just let.
I feel like it's some bullshit.
Since it's Thanksgiving and we can be thankful and messy. Did you see that thing about Queen Latifah talking about she didn't know she was a girl initially?
I don't.
And had
I'm
to
not.
Be told.
No, ma'am.
I looked at it. I said, nope.
Listen, this is how I feel about it at this point, and I love Queen Latifah. Okay, just come out the closet, ma'am.
Right, girl. It's like, what are you doing? Like, nobody cares. Really?
Well, actually, I shouldn't say come out the closet. Just confirm what we already know, ma'am.
Right, because you really out the closet, thinking you not in it. Like, this woman said, I didn't know I was a girl initially. I had to be told that while speaking on finding. She said while speaking on finding the freedom to be herself. Stop beating around the bush. I need the freedom. I have the freedom to be myself.
But can I say something? Can I?
Yes, you can.
I really don't want to offend anybody. I think y'all know my heart. So even if my words don't come out right, y'all know my heart. This is why, for me, when it comes to the idea of identity, this is why, me personally, I don't think that children should be allowed to make permanent decisions. And here's why. Let me finish my thought, y'all. As a child, I was a tomboy. I ran around for as long as I could in t-shirts and shorts and not I didn't want to wear a bra. I remember my mom like literally calling me in the house and making me put a bra on because I mean I'm running around without no bra and my little bitty itties flying all over the place. And for me, it wasn't an issue. For me, I did not care. So I remember as a kid trying to pee standing up because I was like, boys can do it. Why can't girls do it? It was a messy experiment, but I tried it. But I say all that to say that... Shut up, El Fanny.
I'm just eating back to just spread everywhere. Just spread. The way your mama probably had to clean up this good bathroom. Oh God.
Oh no, I cleaned up the bathroom. I promise you I cleaned up the bathroom. But
oh God.
But I say all that to say that I think there's a level of figuring out identity for everybody. Because yes, you are born with the physical, you know, with the penis or vagina or, you know, you're born with that. But I think we're all taught what that means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I've always believed that gender is a construct that we have placed on people. But you know what's so funny, really, B? As much as girls always talk about peeing standing up, more men than I can tell you about, straight, gay, and everything in between, sit down to pee than you would imagine, and have no problem telling you,
Yeah, I
bro,
know
I
a
ain't
lot
doing
of
all
men
that
that sit
setting
down
up
to
stuff.
pee. Yeah.
Baby, if I'm
And so
not
that's
out
what
in
I'm saying.
public,
Right. So when I hear people make these comments and people act like, excuse me, I'm sorry, and people act like these are such profound statements and oh, it's so deep and Queen Latifah, no, she was a tomboy who liked running around with the boys. The boys ran around with their shirts off. So as a girl, she didn't understand that she couldn't run around with her shirt off because society has decided that it's like you just said, society has decided that it's acceptable for a man to be shirtless, but it's not acceptable for a woman to be shirtless. And really the only difference is because our breasts grow out for most, for most of us, and for most men they don't. Now, I mean, of course, if you're overweight and all of that, but for the most part, men don't develop breasts the same way that women develop breasts. That's it. That's all. That's a social construct, like you said. So I don't think it's about they had to tell me I was a girl. No, you were born a girl. Nobody had to tell you were a girl. But it's about the social construct of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable for girls versus boys. That's it. That's all. And so when I hear this stuff, it frustrates me because I feel like we're trying to be so profound and it ain't that damn deep.
it's really not
And I'm
Queen
not trying to
Latifah.
be offensive, so please,
All I
I'm
need you
not
to do, Queen
trying
Latifah,
to offend
is
nobody.
Queen Latifah, you don't need to make any statements about, because, and the reason I say you don't need to, Queen Latifah, because we know you're not gonna go down, you're not gonna really say what needs to be said. You're gonna dance around
Right. Like just say that
dance
just
around,
say that you identify as whatever
baby.
you identify as, and maybe and I wouldn't
You
even
don't
say
even
that
need to
she's
do that. I don't even think she need to do that. I just think you go about living your life, and you don't even need to travel down that road to talk about gender, LGBTQ, self-express,
Yeah, because I'm
baby.
not one of those people that feels like you have to make a proclamation. Like if
Right.
Queen Latifah don't never say nothing, first of all, we already know, girl. But if she don't never say nothing, that's okay. Like I don't feel like Queen Latifah has to make any major
Exactly.
announcements.
This ain't no new revelation where we're like, oh my God, girl. You see your boy August Alsina did or did not come, whatever you want to say did, and we
I
all
don't
looked
think
at him
he
like,
listen.
girl.
I think he's trolling y'all. I don't think that man came out of no
But the thing
closet.
about it is, even if he did, we all collectively was like, okay, like, girl, like
Right.
the Rainbow Coalition literally looked like, girl, and that's how you hugging on somebody you allegedly love. Now, please be clear that he probably had thousands of people that in his DMs sending him booty pics, peen pics, and everything in
Right.
between.
Right.
But he probably already
See, look at
had
the
that.
chat. I'm not the only person that tried the standing up pee thing. I mean, but I think that's a natural curiosity for a girl and a boy. I don't think that's, you know what I mean?
Child. Well, and that's really a Western civilization thing too, because if you go to a lot of cultures and civilizations, pre-Western civilizations, really be women titties flopping around. It was not a big thing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It was not a thing.
Child, remember when the kids used to look at National Geographic so they could see the naked women because, you know, women in other cultures do walk around shirtless and buttless and everything elseless.
Mm-hmm. Child. See, so Jeff said he's been hitting up August Alsina for years. Child. People calling me. Everybody calling me with the Thanksgiving calls. Child.
Child.
But yeah, I looked, I said, Dana Elaine Owens, please, ma'am, ma'am. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Listen, I
We
think I
don't need
told
that
y'all
from
that.
you.
Did I tell y'all that my Queen Latifah story before? Did I tell y'all that story before?
Mm-hmm. I know I've heard it. I don't know if everybody, I can't speak for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Well, back when I was in college, one of my girlfriends in college was dating Queen Latifah, a friend of Queen Latifah's. I think it was like her bodyguard. It was the guy that ended up getting. Remember when they got into that? They got her bodyguard that got shot.
Mm-hmm.
She was dating him, and so we went to a cookout where all of them were there up in New Jersey, and she was there with her girlfriend, and that was that was in the 90s, and she was there with her, and it wasn't a secret. Like they were, it was obvious that they were two. When I say girlfriend, she was there with a woman. But it was obvious that they were together. Like, there wasn't no, oh, this is my friend. No, they were together. Like, I'm gonna make you a plate for you, baby, together. You know what I mean? And that was in the 90s. So I was like, it's not a secret. Like, everybody know, girl.
No, are you talking about Vinnie Watson? So Jeff, light skinned Vinnie Watson that got the little I think he got a spade as the tattoo. That one, I hope that who you talking about. So Jeff, please don't get me angry. Anyway, girl, Vinny who used to date Devin. That Vinny.
I don't know none of these people.
The gays, we know who that is. Devin, he's a social media he's a social media person anyway. Devin is bigger than Vinny. But Vinny became famous because we found out Devin was gay because Devin was dating Vinny. Because we knew Devin was gay. On Instagram, he's World of Devin. But anyway, but we got confirmed when we found out him and Vinny were dating. And so anyway, Vinny talking about something. He just slept with August. I said, I'm not doing this with him. I'm not. And magically, you just decided that she was going to tell us this just now. Girl, I don't buy it. Girl, I don't buy it.
Maybe he was protecting his secrets.
Not these messy queens.
You're my little secret.
Baby, not these messy queens. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. Anyway, you know what? People have been very surprised at my thoughts on the Jerry Jones thing.
Here's my thoughts on the Jerry Jones thing.
Well, let me get mine out.
Okay. But I thought you had already shared them. You said people were surprised at your thoughts. So I thought people already knew what the hell they were.
No, my friends.
I'm your friend.
They want to just call Jerry Jones this horrible racist, which he is.
At times. He is.
That I'm not going to agree with. But that picture on itself, I'm not going to. If that was the only evidence I had, I would not. I couldn't say that. Because even when I look at the picture, he was just in the background.
Right. He was just there.
He was literally just standing in the background. And I can attach him to the stuff that the people in the front of the pictures that's really messing with them. I can't attach him to that. Now, is Jerry Jones racist? And has he done a whole lot of other shit afterwards? And did he probably do some shit then? Probably. But that picture alone, child, I can't make him racist on that. But everything else, he is who he is.
Well, my thing is this. So I agree with what you just said. One, I wasn't shocked. That was not like a deep revelation. That's number one. That he would be there is not a revelation. Number two,
after he was told not to be there. Right.
Right. Number two, it was the 1950s. It was the South. He was white. They were black. I don't know what y'all want from me. Number three, all I gotta say is to all the Dallas fans who always want to throw in my face as a Washington football fan, oh, well, y'all were the last team in the league to integrate. Oh, y'all did Doug Williams wrong. I don't want to hear another motherfucking thing. Go over there. The next time you want to talk to me about integration, go talk to your owner about it. How about that? That's all I got to say.
Jerry Jones has been racist for a long time.
I mean, why do people act like y'all don't remember Jerry Jones was the same one that told his players that they kneeled, they was fired?
Right. Absolutely. That? Told them if they knelt that they would be off the roster. Told them that.
Y'all don't remember, and El Teddy, you might remember this one. You remember it was a commercial back in the 90s. It was when Deion Sanders played for the Cowboys. It was a commercial with Deion Sanders and Jerry Jones. And I'll never forget. They were sitting in the stadium, whatever, talking. And I remember whatever Jerry Jones said something, and Deion Sanders' response was, "Yes, boss. Yes, boss." because I remember we
I
talked
don't
about it
know
in
if
one
I
of my
remember that, but that falls right in line with Jerry Jones. That falls right in
right. But
line.
I remember we talked about it in class. The only reason why I remember because it became a topic in one of my classes where we were talking about like commercials and propaganda and perception. Like I remember the whole conversation, but I don't remember what class it was in. But I remember the conversation. And so again, it's that non-written because he didn't say massa, but it was the way it was the way the commercial was set up, and it was the way Deion Sanders answered him. In hindsight, Deion Sanders might look at it differently now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fast forward 20 years, but just the way that commercial was like, yes, boss, and all I heard was massa. All I heard was massa.
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
here's the thing: Jerry Jones is. I'm not going to say racist because I think that's a strong word, but I'm going to say he's very.
I'm not gonna
What's the
mix
word?
words with it. I know I know the plantation that is the National Football League, and he is the quintessential plantation owner, franchise owner on the big plantation. He is the quintessential. When you think NFL owner, what's the first person? Who's the person that usually you think about?
My asshole owner.
No, no. Dan Snyder is he and Jerry Jones are the least of us. Jim Irsay is another one that ain't worth shit. It's several of them, several of them. And the thing about it is, they want to be able to not be seen as racist, discriminatory, and bigoted, but their moves, their actions, the way that they don't even realize it's unconscious for them. It's a part of who they are. And if you try to call them out on it, they're like, what are you talking about? That's not because it's so unconscious for them. And it's something that they don't even think about, that they don't have to even consider. It's just a part of who they are. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Even at my alma mater, there was a time where there had to be a reckoning at my alma mater, Florida State, with Bobby Bowden and his players. And this was during the time of Charlie Ward, Dion, and all of this was early '90s during that time. Um, it was after Dion, but around the time of Charlie Ward, and
Mm-hmm.
so forth, where they were like, listen, this ain't what it was back when you first started here back in the early '70s. Hey, nah, you're not gonna treat us like this. You ain't gonna do us like this. You ain't gonna talk to us that way. And those players felt more they felt that they could do it at that time because their quarterback was black in the form of Charlie Ward, whereas when they had those white quarterbacks prior to that, it was, you get in line and y'all do what we tell you, or this scholarship going and things like that. But that's been happening in college sports since the beginning of college sports. So anyway, child. I'm also happy to know, really, we probably had to go. I'm also happy to know that 20 plus $1 million of 50 cents money has been used for frivolous lawsuits. So you just throwing away $20 million. You can do a whole lot with 20 million. I don't give a shit who you are. $20 million is a lot of fucking money. I don't give a shit who you are. Billionaire, three comma club, um, or if your network is hundreds of millions of dollars. $20 million is a lot of money. And most of it is because you ain't shit. Most of that is probably Tierra Marie and him being petty with Tierra Marie. Most of it, a good portion of it, is that 50 Cent is one of those trolls that likes to do stupid shit like this. Like he's like Cheeto Man Donald Trump. Oh, You said something I like, well, I'm gonna have this frivolous ass lawsuit and take you to court. Lawsuits cost money. They absolutely cost money. And I'm glad that your stinking ass had to spend tens of millions of dollars on lawsuits that you probably had no business going to court for anyway. He's Y'all know I can't stand 50 Cent. I really loathe him. And knowing that he 20 millions of dollars he just wasted and probably won't ever get back, I'm glad to know.
I'm sorry. What happened? What you talking about now?
50 Cent says that since 2003 he's spent $20 million in legal fees and lawsuits.
Child.
But you know he always got these stupid ass frivolous ass lawsuits for no reason. I said half of that is Tierra Marie. I know that.
But some of it is stuff that like what Quintessential said. I mean, Lil Baby said, Rick Ross baby mama. Like, you did that, sir, because you had no reason putting out that daggone sex tape. Like, a lot of these are self-inflicted wounds.
Right. He's a deplorable human being. And I do not feel bad that you just basically took $20 million and threw it in the air and said, here you go. I don't feel bad for you.
Yeah, he's a troll.
Hmm. He's absolutely a troll. Absolutely a troll. Right. Right, Phil. She owed him less than 50K. He probably spent way, exponentially way more than that. Hey, Watermelon Sugar coming to the stage, y'all, for your holiday enjoyment. Watermelon Sugar. Dollars to the
Watermelon
stage.
sugar.
Dollars to the stage. Dollars to the stage. But yeah, he's a horrible person. And please, Jordan Sparks and Kelly Rowland, please go sit down. Please go sit down. Because
Yeah,
Chris
I
Brown
really
is
need
not
them to. I need
Christopher,
them to go sit down.
Christopher Brown is not the hill that you want to die on.
Not
That's
at
not
all.
Christopher Brown has a history of abuse. It ain't just one time. He has a long, long history of abuse. It wasn't just Rihanna, which was bad. Even if it was only Rihanna, that's bad enough. Remember, he had the whole Frank Ocean situation. People forgot about that. Remember, he had the situation where the police had to come to his house. Didn't he get arrested or whatever for that?
What happened with the Frank? I missed that. What happened with Frank Ocean?
Remember, there was a whole situation at the studio with Frank Ocean, and he beat Frank Ocean ass and all that kind of stuff.
No, I can't keep up with this. I can't keep up with Chris
That was
Brown.
years. This has been years ago. This has been
Well, I
years
didn't
ago.
realize until this whole AMA thing came up. I had forgotten. I thought him and Karuchi just broke up and went their separate ways. I didn't realize that she had a restraining order out against him for abuse.
Yes,
I did
he was.
not. I did not know.
I
I didn't
think
remember. I should say.
just about all of his main girlfriends, he has been physically abusive to. Because I remember when the police had to come to his house, he got arrested, and they had to for domestic violence. And the girl called the police on him, and I think Karoch called on him as well. Like, he has a long, long, long track record of violence and abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Violence and abuse. That ain't the. I'm not. Christopher Brown is not the hill you want to die on. You out here telling people to shut up, and Kelly Rowland, you better go sit down somewhere. Now, Kelly Rowland, I don't have no smoke for you and no problems with you. But what you're not gonna do is tell me and anybody else who boos Christopher Brown that they can't boo Christopher Brown, who's a known domestic abuser. He's violent.
Do y'all remember? This was after the Rihanna thing. I ain't gonna say thing. After the Rihanna incident, he was in counseling or rehab or whatever it was. Remember when he threw the chair out the window? Y'all remember when he did that?
Like, it's not. It's not like there's not a long history and track record. Like there's a long history and track record. And before I get out of here, let me give my thoughts on this. I'm glad you're up here, really, B.
Oh shoot.
Y'all better go. Bravo, Andy. Y'all better go do something with Robin Dixon. Y'all better go
well,
do
you know, I
something
had
with
a
her.
whole conversation about her hoe.
Y'all better
I'm
go
sorry.
do something with
I
this
shouldn't have
hooker.
called that woman a hoe. I'm sorry.
Y'all better do something with this bitch. This bitch right here, I'm sorry, but you are bringing out these things, Robin. You better go sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere, Robin. I can't even do, baby. Robin, Robin. Ooh, remember I put it in the group thing last night in the group chat. When I saw that, I said I got to put this in the group chat so y'all could, because I was in. I said,
Well, you know, I did a video last night, and then I did. We talked about this morning on my live. I know you came in late, but that's what we talked about on my live. Because when I tell you they've been tearing her ass up in the comments,
she needs it. She
baby,
needs it.
they have been lighting her up in my comments.
With this whole narrative that they have switched around and tried to make a like, you know, they're trying to make it as if, and you gonna get mad with me, I don't care. People are switching the narrative to make it seem as if what Wendy went through is what Monique went through. And that's not that it's not equal. And what I mean by it's not equal is Wendy did not attack anybody at all. And for whatever reason, Monique decided to do what she did what she did. But you're not going to make it like Wendy was violent or Wendy was the aggressor here, as if Mia's ass did not start up this whole thing with shit that didn't even involve her. Like this all starts from shit that has nothing to do with Mia. Nothing.
It just amazes me that Robin really thought that we was going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe talking about, I was just trying to help Wendy because she has more to lose than Mia.
She has more
So
to
wait a minute,
right.
so telling her to fight, that's helping
Because
her?
you told her to fight. Videotaping.
Not only did you tell her to fight, you told her if you're not going to fight, then shut the F up. So not only did you encouraging her to fight, but then you was like, well, if you ain't about it, if you ain't gonna be about it, then you just going over there and shut the hell up.
So basically, like as if we don't have eyes, as if we don't eyes. The woman was assaulted, and you are making it as if she is the one that was beating Mia's ass. Mia over in the corner crying, and you're coddling and comforting Mia as if Whitney just beat her ass.
And Robin sitting there with her camera on,
talking about oh, I need to take this. Baby, it's 45 cameras around you. What the fuck are you talking about?
But again, she was alluding to the Monique Candace thing because she was like, I need to get a copy of this because it ain't gonna be no he say, she say this time. Because people are still arguing about that damn video of Monique and Candace and who did what. I'm over it. I'm not arguing about none of that shit. I don't care no more. But people are still arguing over what happened. So for you to pull out your camera, your phone, and you're videotaping and you're egging her on, you're instigating. You talk about she was antagonistic. You were being an instigator. Yeah. You were being a whole instigator. I'll put it to you like this, El Teddy. If we were, I am in the school, but if you were back in the school, administration-wise, there's a fight, and that's what you get, and you see Robin over on the side with the camera antagonizing and instigating.
Baby, you getting some too. Baby, you coming to the office.
You getting some of this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you might not get a suspension, but baby, you're gonna be in detention for a minute. You getting some of this.
Like, she's insufferable. First of all, it was bad enough when you were insufferable only as Giselle's lackey and lapdog. But now, this season, you trying to have your own balls and
because she's desperate for a storyline.
Right.
It's
And I
desperate.
guess I shouldn't say have your own boss because you've had them for some while, but you're trying to let them hang this year. And so now you're trying to be a lot more demonstrative and assertive. You're even more insufferable. Even more insufferable. Like nobody wants any parts of you. You're not pleasant to look at anymore. You're not present around people anymore. Nobody wants to see you anymore. Why are you here? Why the fuck are you here? And I don't believe by any stretch of the imagination anymore she's not married because Juan Dixon doesn't want to marry her. Because she doesn't want to marry Juan Dixon. Juan Dixon probably sees her and all her fucking antics and is like, I'm not doing this.
But if I'm Juan, why would I marry her? I'm getting everything
No, you're right.
I'm getting all the benefits of you being my wife. If I decide to walk away, I have none of the liability. Why would I? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm here for it. Abby, what's going on, my love? Happy Thanksgiving.
On my way to grabbing dinner.
On your way to Africa.
Sure.
No, no. I'm on my way to dinner. I'm late.
Oh, what you made?
I'm late.
What did you make?
Seafood mac and cheese.
Seafood mac and cheese. Okay.
Yes.
I'm about to walk out the door in about 10 minutes. My damn self.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be at this point eating and drinking a bottle of wine. So but yes, I'm glad you two are up here. You all are one of my things that I am thankful for, Abby, and really I'm
Oh.
so thankful for you all and your friendships and for
Oh.
being real ones. Ain't too many real ones. You know, and ain't too many real ones. When you get a real one, you hold on to them tight. So I am grateful for you all. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I'm
Daddy
also
won't get
grateful for my subscribers and members. I don't get a lot of trolling over here, and my subscribers and members are real ones. So Shondos to all of y'all in the chat, because y'all hold us down. Y'all hold me down. Y'all hold really be down. Y'all hold Ebby down, and we are eternally grateful for how y'all support us and come and let us be our authentic selves. Sometimes when you click the button for the first time and show who you are to the general public, your first fear is, are people really gonna watch me or like me? And then when you do have people that start to watch you start to ask yourself, why are these people watching me? I just really don't understand. And then you just become thankful and grateful that for the those people that come and show real and genuine love, and we appreciate that. We appreciate it a whole lot.
And I know
it.
we've told the story before, but we got new people. El Teddy and I met. You never know who's watching you. You never know who sees you. You never know who's watching you. That's how El Teddy and I met. He was watching my videos and he reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I named you as my top 3 or top 5 reviewers." And I was like, "What?" And I didn't even hardly have no daggone subscribers back then. But you just never know who's watching you. You just never know,
Hmm.
y'all.
Yeah, this was like, yeah, I think you had, I know you didn't have 2,000. I think you had either like just got 1,000 or something like that. Something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
was. It was. Yeah, yeah. It was early on in this thing, and I was like,
Hmm.
"What?"
Yep.
Oh damn! I forgot to put my spanks on. Do I think I care?
It's Thanksgiving. Don't put no damn stank on.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, you let everything hang out. Listen, we here to eat, be fat, and be merry.
Exactly.
So,
Listen,
but
but yeah, but I'm thankful for y'all too, as well. You know, y'all know we. We're each other's cheerleaders. With each other's keep us in check. Contrary to popular belief, we do keep each other in check. Get each other together. Love on each other. All that good stuff. Abby, El Teddy told the people that we was gonna get him a meet and greet.
I did.
We are? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See,
All right, just let me
see.
put it in there.
I told y'all it was these two, not me. It's these two, not me.
It's never
I'm
me.
down for the cause.
I'm
It's not
always
me.
flexible. Y'all just tell me when and where to be at.
Yeah, it's not me. It's El Teddy. Quiet as kept, loud as it is.
Ooh,
What?
you do be traveling a lot and have 16,000 meetings all the time, sir.
Mm, mm,
Is this what we're
mm,
doing?
mm,
Oh,
mm.
I do.
You better tell it
Really?
to the people. Oh, look at God. I just found some money. Oh, hallelujah.
I have the phone next to the
Do, shabadoo. Oh, Abby, let me tell you the funniest thing I saw last weekend. Abby, let me tell you the funniest thing I saw last weekend.
Yes.
The funniest thing I saw last weekend was El Teddy and his best friend. They are so cute together. They got to drinking and reminiscing, and they had all these inside jokes. And you
We
know how
did.
fun, you know how it's funny to just watch people when they had their inside jokes, and they forget that you there, and they just be in their own little world. They were so cute. His best friend is a cutie. I like his best friend. He's a sweetheart. But they were in their own little world, child. They had their own little inside jokes, and I was just
No,
sitting back,
no, Abby. The bad
cackling.
part was where me and a certain someone were there as well, and really me and my best friend started ganging up like I wasn't there. So, how are y'all? What did y'all do? Y'all look so cute together. We like y'all again. And I'm sitting there like, hello. You do realize that I'm sitting here
We
talking
didn't care about
about
you.
me.
We didn't really care
And
about you being there. We didn't.
oh my
El
God.
Teddy was, and
Oh.
look, Abby, El Teddy was really like, wait a minute, I'm right here. I'm right. We were like, we don't care.
Oh, God.
They did not care. They were like, y'all need to make this happen. Y'all, I was like, wait, hold on. Pump the brakes.
Oh yeah, Abby, I met our brother-in-law.
Oh God.
You, you did?
I
Oh.
mean, he could be if El Teddy don't fuck it up.
Oh. I'll tell you, don't fuck it up.
What? How did we get here? Nobody's
Oh
supposed to be here.
shit! Damn it, El Teddy.
What you did?
I left my teeth upstairs. Damn it.
Oh. I left
Not
my
my
water
teeth,
in the house.
but my Invisalign.
Okay, but how is that on me?
I don't know. I just felt the need to blame somebody, and you were the first name that came out of my mouth.
Okay.
Wow.
Now I
Wait,
feel like going back
Tracy.
upstairs.
Tracy, why are you agreeing with her?
Cause
Act right. I ain't even did nothing.
that
And
act
that's
right.
my cue to go get my bottle of wine and crack open this bottle of wine. This bottle of wine better be good. I paid like $50 for this bottle of wine.
Oh yeah, it better be good.
Right, Lord. Anyway,
Alright, I guess I gotta go up the steps. Damn it. Shit.
thank you, Cam. I haven't done anything.
What
Hello,
Cam say?
I haven't done anything.
Well, you know, Cam is always going to be on. Okay,
I
sad.
about to say Cam. We
Actually,
know
he's
Cam's is
not.
biased.
Cam's is never on my side, and that's the problem. So I'm
That's
surprised
not
that he's on
true.
my side now.
That's
I'm
not true.
surprised
Cam's be
he's
on your
siding with
side.
me now.
But Cam's is my boo though. But he be on your side.
Folks love acting the fool when they get mad and when we don't accept it, child.
Who acting a fool?
I have no idea.
Let me get out of here. See what I'm saying? How I go from having too much time So not enough time.
Oh.
Right.
Well, ladies, y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving today. Enjoy the family. Do all of the things I would do and some.
I ain't doing nothing but eating
Um,
some damn food.
no cards.
Maybe, maybe.
My
That's
aunt's
what we.
gonna force us all to play taboo, so there's that.
Taboo gets on my nerves. Like after the first or second round, I just be like, "Hey, Adama, happy Thanksgiving." I almost said happy birthday.
How about to say happy birthday? Woo!
You made it
Oh,
to the part where
is that Adama or Adama? But happy birthday. I mean,
Why you keep
see,
trying to
I'm
make
saying
it?
happy birthday. Happy
Why you
Thanksgiving.
keep trying to make it her birthday?
Oh man, happy Thanksgiving. I'm trying to make it his birthday. God, happy Thanksgiving. Well, shout outs in the chat to everybody. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged. They're much appreciated. Yeah, I love y'all. Ain't the goddamn thing y'all can do about it.
oh wow,
Ooh,
that is so mad aggressive. Like
that's so aggressive.
I love you. Jesus.
Oh, it was that antagonistic.
Nah, it ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it. So aggressive.
Was that antagonistic?
We have to get together over the holidays and have a family holiday party. Now that we can put it on all three of our channels, we can just do
Yep.
one party.
Right.
Because I already have Eddie connected to my StreamYard.
Oh, but
So,
you don't have me. Okay.
well, we did that when we were in Vegas. So we'll
I
have
got
to
to
get
figure out
you.
how that works. Okay.
Abby did it, child. I didn't do it. Abby did it for mine.
We'll talk. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, but that'll be cool. I'm having a game night, so maybe we can link up on my game night. Maybe we could. What would be fun if we could get it set up for my game night, and it would be people in my chat versus the people in Abby's chat versus the people in your chat. Even though we share a lot of the same subscribers, that would be fun. Team
Yeah,
El
but
Teddy,
yeah, we
Team
could
Abby.
have clear cut teams. That would be nice to have clear
That would
cut
be fun.
teams. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be fun.
All
We'll
right,
plan that
y'all.
out. All right,
Everybody have a
y'all.
great Thanksgiving.
Have a happy
I'm getting ready
Thanksgiving.
to
Happy holidays.
walk out the door.